Day 42 of our expedition. Was just a camp, but we're still cooking the gammon steaks. Good evening. Welcome to, well, Gav's first camp at the shelter. First impressions, Gav?
Oh, the batteries are out.
Yeah, they've been here a long time.
Well,
that's your first impressions. Oh, the batteries are out.
I like it. I like it a lot. What more can I say?
Do you like the organised wood piles?
I do. I love it.
Especially the size order behind.
It means we don't have to cut any.
It's all in size order. Look.
Should we knock up the tarp now? And
yeah, I think we should, because we're going to get some heavy rain come down. So we're going to knock up the tarp now just to extend the shelter out further, and we'll come back to you when that's done. Right, so we just set up some tarps because it started raining. Just go out and show you from a distance quickly. Just done 2 little tarps, nothing special, just to extend the existing one, so peace of mind. Plenty of room under here. Although I got duck under the first one. We got it all lit up, and we Gav, all happy?
Lit up like Christmas.
Lit up like Christmas. And this was supposed to be the idea of having a little shelf on it, so we can just put our bits and bobs in it, on the tarp. Whether we'll use it as a shelf or not remains to be seen, but I think it's a good idea. In fact, I will try it with my valuables, my O-light and my torch. Why not? Give it a go. Tonight, going to do a bit of cooking. Gav is doing himself some gammon steaks, I believe, isn't it, Gav? Gav's got himself some gammon steaks. So that is branching out, mine, to be fair. And he's going to have half of these crispy potato slices with me. So I've got some shiitake mushrooms. Gav's very much not going to have any of those, because not because I'm tight, he just doesn't want any, because he's not that kind of guy. As does asparagus and Cajun beef steaks, 2 of them. So that's me for tonight. And Gav's got brown sauce deluxe with gammon steaks, and I'm assuming some sort of bread loaf.
No, those potato things.
Oh right, okay. I just thought you might make yourself a gammon sandwich. Right, so that's our food tonight. Not going to cook it just yet. But
wait for the rain to ease up and then venture out and stick the tents up.
Yeah, we're going to do our tents and stuff first, but before then, beer time for Gav, wine time for me. Annoyingly though, I left my wine glass in my other bag, because we just dropped the other bags off at the car, and that was annoying.
When you're cooking?
I'd rather not drink out of my cooking pot, in all honesty, because it'll affect the taste of the wine. I'll just drink it straight out of the bottle.
Oh, well.
Yeah. I'll put all the food back in the bag for now.
Back in the bag.
Back in the bag. Packet of crab in the back of the cab, packet of crab in the back of the cab, packet of crab in the back of the cab, packet of crab, throwing for them in as well. There we go, some nice food tonight. Doesn't usually feature on the channel, but thought why not. We worked hard today. We worked hard today. Why are you cold?
No, I just think of our atmosphere, you know.
I just wouldn't mind.
Or not.
Yeah. Right, so update. I bought the food, my food as you've just seen, and Gav's bought his gammon steak. So I said to Gav, well, have you bought your gas stove? He said, oh, no. I said, oh, what, have you bought your bush box? What was the answer, Gav? Have you bought your bush box?
No.
No. So I said, oh, okay. And so I haven't bought my bush box, so I left mine in the car thinking Gav had his. But I have bought my gas stove. But it does mean that I've now got to cook 1 round of steaks at a time, 1 round of gammon at a time, 1 round of asparagus at a time, 1 round of potatoes at a time, and have them in individual courses instead of as a meal.
Tapas it.
I said to him as well, have you bought a saucepan? No. Frying pan? No. So he literally just bought gammon steaks.
Yeah.
Oh. You better start rubbing sticks together then, Gav. Well, you're having worms after the off you. Right, so me being the absolute plug that I am, I've gone and left my stove thing to go in my gas bottle in my other bag in the car. So I have no choice, I've got to walk back to the car, which is what I kilometre and a half.
I reckon round trip 45 minutes.
Round trip 45-minute walk back to the car. It's 6 o'clock now. Gav, what's the time exactly on your phone?
The time exactly
on your watch?
is coming up to 6:05 in
6:05. I'm going to go.
10,
We're going to make a time guess.
9, 8, 7,
Oh, right.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6:05.
Right.
I thought
Time guess of how long. I've got to get my coat on. Time guess.
how long it'll take.
Yeah.
So, say if you need another 5 minutes.
Well, I'll be leaving now as soon as I get my coat on.
7.
As soon as we finish this link.
Sorry, 6:50. 10 to 7.
Gav says 6:50. I'll say. So that's 45 minutes now. I'll say 40 minutes. 6:45.
Make sure you got your car keys on.
Hell yeah. In this pocket. Safe.
Torch.
Head torch is by here. Right, off I go. So, I won the bet. It's 6:38 when I got back. Well, 6:37 really, but yeah, job done. 10 I want to Gav.
We'll see, we'll see. I'm thinking I can earn it back some way.
Alright.
In the meantime, I've already put my tent up.
I nicked my spot, you bastard.
I'm going to sit here and enjoy my beer, which is Goose Island. Very nice. 5.9. I think I'm going to give it a good 7.5 out of 10. Looks like a primate making his nest.
Right, let's just quickly fill you in. I just put my tent up because I got back from the car and Gav done his, and I got a bit of tent envy, so to say. So there's Gav's there, as you can see, all nicely set up in his nature hike, and mine is, where's mine? Mine's sort of hidden behind those trees a little bit. Don't know if you can see it, but it's right between these trees here. Right then, so let's begin the cooking, is it, Gav?
Do your work, Ainsley.
Might cut that string there and try and stretch his tarp out because I'm getting a bit wet. Nice hot spot. Right, so as in true Boys in the Wood fashion, like we said earlier, we've only got one way of cooking our food tonight. The food was well thought through, but the execution, as Gav said just now, probably wasn't. I bought the wrong stove. It's like the pocket rocket type, so it's just cooking a hot spot in the middle of the pan. Therefore we can only cook 1 or 2 potatoes at a time. We've got to flip those and then alternate. So basically it's going to take about 20 minutes to half hour to do our potatoes. We're going to have to eat them. Then it's going to take the same probably time to do the steaks. And then I've got asparagus for dessert, and I like them to be proper crunchy, and burnt. So it's going to be a long, long night, Gav, isn't it?
We're using twigs as utensils.
What I want to do is just say, Gav doesn't know I'm going to do this yet, but as a forfeit for him being so useless and not bringing any cooking things at all, he's going to have to try a piece of asparagus. Do you agree?
A little bit. I'll do it.
He'll do it. There you go. He's going to do it on camera. He's going to have asparagus. Right, Gav's just informed me that we're now 45 minutes into cooking the fritters. We've had half of them, but it has been cooking 2 at a time, sharing like 1 each. Here we go, here we go. And yeah.
This is how we've been keeping it still.
We've been keeping it still by holding it with 3 sticks while I use a spatula. And then Gav just found out that you can actually touch the edges of the pan with your hands, no problem. And we've been trying so hard struggling with them sticks, haven't we? We are, honestly, we're a bunch of on honestly. Bunch of clowns.
Not a nothing.
We decided now I'm not going to bother cooking my steaks because they'll be alright overnight, being beef. I'm going to keep them to just have at home with the wife or something. I'm just going to cook Gav's 4 gammon steaks and be here till about 3 AM cooking those.
Because we got to keep the heat so down.
Yeah.
This is a baking tray, and when we turned the heat up, the whole middle went red.
It went red like almost molten lava. We thought it was just going to burn right through, which in all honesty probably is.
You could probably stick your finger through the middle of that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not very thick at all now. That's yours if you wanted it. Nice. Some of them have been semi-raw, some of them have been alright, some have been burnt.
Most have been all through.
Yeah, most have been all 3 in one somehow.
It's not good, man. So it's 8:10. Nearly an hour now coming up, and we're down to the last fritter.
Gav kindly said I can have it.
Look at the state of that. Right then, gammon next. Woo!
See you in an hour. This is boring, we can't fuck around. Day 42 of our expedition. It was just a camp, but we're still cooking the gammon steaks. How long's it been, Gav?
On the gammon steaks, 20 minutes.
20 minutes on the gammon steaks.
Up to the 45 at least for the
It was at least 45-50 minutes for the potatoes. Yeah. Oh, I'm tired now. Oh. We're only going to cook 1 gammon steak each because we can't be arsed with the other shit. I'm going to take my asparagus, my mushrooms, my steaks home, and have them tomorrow night sharing with my wife and cook her a nice meal. Why not, innit? Why not?
Right.
She deserves it. How are they doing, Gav? Probably another 10 minutes, I expect. Oh, let's stand up and see. And then they'll move forward to cut them open. I reckon they'll be semi-raw. Should we try cutting one? Well, I'll cut that top one again. Alright, so where's Gav? We've got a light turn to the side or something. Anyway, me and Gav we were just saying that it's not been our finest hour tonight. You know, we're pretty much forgetting all the cooking stuff, bringing all great food and not being able to actually have any of it. What else has gone wrong for us, Gav?
Mostly the food, mostly also not bringing enough, well I suppose it counts as food, pots and pans and stuff. The fire, the non-existent fire.
Yeah, non-existent fire. This canopy's collapsed twice on us, and again now, just because we did a shit job of tying it up. It's because we're just knackered after making an awesome den today. We set up for a shit one tonight, basically. I'm even filming terribly now, look, bloody hell. So, yeah, sorry it's been might have been a bit of a boring camp to you guys, but we've had a bit of a chill done, haven't we?
Yeah, well there's not much we can do in this.
I think we're going to have to get a bit closer.
One thing we're doing tonight, I've got a foil blanket, and you know what we're talking about, putting a foil blanket underneath your sleeping stuff. So I'm going foil blanket underneath, on top of myself inflating, and you're going foil blanket underneath your mattress.
Yeah, we're going to do a bit of an experiment basically. So we're going to see. We got similar R-rated sleep, similar R-rated airbeds, and we got similar temperature sleeping bags as well. So it's going to be a bit of a good experiment for us to see if the foil. This is not going to make the final cut, is it?
Above or below?
Foil above or below the airbeds. Gav's above, I'm below. Right. Bye. Terrible. Fucking terrible. Right, so I'm on my last glass of wine, cup of wine now. Gav's just on his last whiskey, no, JD and Coke in it.
JD Honey and Coke.
JD Honey and Coke, finishing that off. And then we're gonna go to bed because it's well, 10:15. By the time we finish this, it'll be about 20 minutes time. I'm knackered. I'm knackered, and Gav probably could stay up for a few more hours, but if I go, he's got no choice.
Yeah, it's not really nice weather right now for sitting out on your own.
Yeah, the wind's picked up. We think we got the rain in for the night now. So yeah, we're just knackered. I'm knackered anyway, absolutely knackered. So it's been a bit of a quiet video this one, hasn't it, Gav? But you know,
sometimes they are, innit?
yeah, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Anything you want to say before I sign off?
Like, share, subscribe.
Oh, yeah. Like, share and subscribe. We never say that. We never say like, share and subscribe.
Comment.
Well, we do now and again, but we usually forget. Yeah.
Comment. Dislike. You can dislike.
Comments. Just yeah. Well, try not to dislike. You know, it's all traffic, I guess. So yeah, waffling on now, as Debs would say. Oh, right, shout out. It's a guy I've wanted to do a shout out to for a while. Ryan in the Wild. Check his channel out. He's a great. There's lots of solo camps down Dartmoor. He did a camp with Novice Wild Camp the other week as well. I noticed. How he managed to pull that one together, I don't know. But yeah, check him out. He does all sorts of different, like tent, bivvy, camping, whatever. Have a go. All the tours. Ryan in the Wild, great guy. Yeah, that's it. Good guy. I'll do it. Good morning, everyone. We got up about 6:30 this morning. We've packed all our stuff away. We didn't bother filming it because it was just pitch black. There's no point. So we're just going to do our sign off now. Thank you very much for joining us. Please like, share and subscribe. Anything you want to say, Gav?
No.
Nope. Okay. I got to get to work now, and so is Gav. So we got to do our walk and, well, yeah, get to work and do some editing. So, thank you very much. See you all again. Bye. He's coming after me. I can hear him. Please, if anyone's out there, please help me. I can see him.